a villain who unintentionally does something.
Hello. What?
I watched the Nestle Crunch video that Paige sent if you check it.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the live stream.
I would not like to watch a girl getting her back massacred by a horse falling over. Again. Ever. Not a fan.
I just sit down at the controls for a bit and take a couple calls. Oh, wow.
It's hard to walk away when a soul fed chain.
Oh, also, Scar, are you still there?
Yeah, the woman broke the horse's fall, but I heard her back crunch.
Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispie.
And not in a good way, like a I think she broke her back kind of way.
Well,
Are we vibing?
Hey, it's Ren. Leave a message at the beep. Is there actually a beep?
Hey, Ren, why's your phone off? You said this was a good time to call. Ignore that. Someone was messing with my whales today. I was just hoping I could vent to you a little. Let me know if there's any update about Nana. Ooh, and we had a whale-a-palooza today. Anyway, give me a call when you can. The whales say hi back.
Okay.
It's a light and heavy glow. All the blue of the night can say you have no place.
Hey, Mirai. How are you?
Doing all right.
The Nestle Crunch
How are you feeling? Any better?
A bit. I might finally be getting my sea legs.
Next step, diving.
One step at a time, Mirai.
Okay, but I promise you, it'll change your life. Is Andre with you?
No, just me. Andre is analyzing some sound files in the other lab. I think I may have upset him.
Uh-oh.
The
Again?
two of you do seem to be on opposing wavelengths fairly often.
I quite enjoy our debate, except when it affects our work.
It wasn't a debate, it was an argument.
Andre, I didn't realize you were on. What did you find?
This is an analysis of the sound that spooked the family. And this sound is from the Canadian marine acoustic scientist. I think the findings are pretty clear.
Andre the detective.
More like a prosecutor.
Andre, who is messing with my whales?
Deep sea miners.
Here? In the research zone? It's off limits to commercial activity.
And when has that ever mattered before?
We don't know that they are in the research zone. They may be just outside it. We knew they were doing an impact study nearby.
What are they after? That might give us a clue.
They're looking for rare minerals to make solar panels.
Could the sound cause trauma to the whales?
The acoustic specialist said it might push them to quieter hunting grounds, but was unlikely to cause acoustic trauma.
So what's the move?
We should use our mapping drone to investigate their activity.
And this is where our debate turns into an argument. We need that drone to map the deep sea vents before Mirai dives there. The biochemistry of these vents is the perfect cocktail for creating new life forms.
If there is illegal activity there, we have to stop it. Otherwise, there will be no life forms.
Why spend our short time here policing rather than researching? Let's be scientists.
Mirai, your dive, your call.
I have to pick, Alright, I'll ask the chat. Since I can, do that and stuff. What do you guys want to see more?
I want to see you telling some miners to get off your lawn.
Yeah, that was my thought. Scar?
But... Paige? Scar? Anybody want to weigh in?
I mean, I don't...
That's a 3 out of 4.
What the? Yeah.
I'll dive in the vents without a map. Nobody messes with my whales.
I whisper softly in your ear.
Hey, Mirai. Sorry I missed you. Misplaced my phone. Whale-a-palooza? Is that a real thing? Tell whomever annoyed you I'm coming for them. Hey, nobody messes with our whales. Does your submarine have sonar? Maybe you can find the bad guys with that. No word on Nana's thing yet. Miss you.
That I am there. I am there. When the rain washed away what you have shown. That your feet help you cheat and leave you right back where you don't. Know that I will keep you safe.
Let's vibe.
Day 5. Open ocean, east of the atoll. I'm ready to play back a coda sound to Andrea to see her response. I'm definitely worried that the family has gotten smaller. Not sure if they were just spooked by that sound or if something else is going on. Staying hopeful. Ready to dive.
Yeah, the music has to be.
I'm in and okay. I always feel like I'm swimming in place in the open ocean.
Close enough. I said it looks like Subnautica do when I
Think the
first
Explorer
made
drones will flag me as biodiverse?
You're not what they're looking for.
That's what everyone says.
it. I love her. Mirai is honestly a vibe.
Approaching the buoy. That song sounds familiar. Hey, a newcomer. Now to get there before the noise from Andre's minor friends scares them all away.
You want to raise my blood pressure?
Do you want to raise my blood pressure?
I was not expecting to find orcas here.
They don't look like killers.
Top of the food chain, just like us. Minus the urge to destroy ourselves. Has anyone been tracking them?
I'm still waiting to see if there's a match.
Well, yeah.
I'm not going
Orcas can't control cameras. Or orcas have never recorded it. That. I feel funny. Am I funny yet?
You are funny. You
That,
have been.
that's a little clever, ain't it?
I didn't hear the whole thing.
Well, Paige was all, did y'all know that there have never been no human deaths ever recorded by an orca? And I'm like, well, yeah, orcas can't hold cameras.
Andre, are you seeing this?
Is that a leatherback turtle?
I didn't think there were any left here.
What happened?
Egg poaching, and the nesting beaches got too warm.
It's like because they have the capacity to go, you know what? They're just straight vibing though. Leave them alone.
Biosample acquired.
Do you think your turtles are making a comeback?
Well, I wish I could be optimistic. It's just as likely our turtle is taking the long route home to somewhere else.
Okay, group survey. New or a repeat? New whale! We'll designate this one M4, because why mess with a good thing? So glad to hear you. Those noisy neighbors silenced enough of your friends.
The sounds don't sound like the prior songs.
These are more social sounds.
Scan.
Feels like my birthday. And that buoy is my present. Hope it's better than my last birthday.
Dare I ask?
My sister got me jeans that were mine for about a week before they wandered off, never to be seen again. A mystery, I tell you.
We stand.
Did you not charge any of these batteries before you put the sensor in?
It's not a battery alarm, it's the drone.
You're right. That is definitely not a dead battery. Unless we're using whale sharks as batteries now.
I love it.
I love her. She's a vibe.
There's already a tag on it.
I as a
Scan the
character.
tag.
Sure, like that was obvious.
She's been my vibe from the beginning, and like, not just because of the Easter egg of like it's the future now, so her name's literally Future, but like her entire personality just gives me
I'm leaving another tag.
distinct
Much better than a dead battery.
vibe. She reminds me of you.
Oh, what with her like witty humor and whatnot. The way she kind of teases her other D members.
Yeah.
Ooh, scalloped hammerhead sharks.
It's like oh, scalloped hammers.
Yeah.
Pretty.
And Mola Mola.
Dolphins. Always showing off. Hey Andre, can you make your manta drone do synchronized swimming?
Guess we'll see.
Let's log you in.
Seeing into the future. I don't know, it's kind of gnarly. I'm not sure about the diving without a tank thing. That might take a lot longer than, you know.
Question mark?
It's just like, you know, I'm not sure how far into the future this is set, but I'm not sure I'm gonna buy the diving without a tank anytime soon. Because I know free diving's a thing, but with how long I'm staying under the goddamn water, I would have drowned like a dozen times over.
Hello! I just met your friends.
I hate the very idea of free diving. It just squicks me out. As someone who has been underneath the waves,
Are you sure no one's tracking them?
Nothing's
in
turned up.
a water-filled quarry and attempted to dive in the ocean, except my generally awful sinus issues decided to act up right then and there. I was really psyched.
Yeah, but a suit like that would be so bulky.
pretty low weight. Irina, do you think this one could be sick?
I'm honored you believe I could tell from this distance.
A girl can dream,
My
but
knowledge of
like,
disease extends to all species.
that
Fair
doesn't
enough.
mean it'll become a reality unless you're Jennifer Charlotte Bellerin.
Hang on, I was listening to the dialogue. What was that?
Queen of- It's like a girl can dream, but it's not gonna like just pop up and be like, okay, this is a thing now, unless you're like
Jennifer. Yeah.
unless you're like Jennifer.
Well, I mean, technically, if we're talking about the technology available in Soulbound, we do have access to a lot of various universes, and some of them have figured out things like a rebreather that you can just wear and just be underwater for, like, indefinitely. That, and we have merfolk and confirmed ways of turning people into merfolk temporarily, because, I mean, you really think you're gonna pass up those storylines? 'Cause you're wrong. So yeah, we do have merfolk in Soulbound. I've been meaning to
Didn't you
do
pick
more
this
with
dive
it.
location because you tracked the baby's pod out here?
I said they were heading in
Prince
this
Velka
direction.
is one of them.
Ah, yes, there's a Prince Valka.
Get the fuck off my property.
Yeah. So, Scar, what are you up to? How would they traumatize tourists? And also, Willow would probably be perfectly compatible underwater.
Andre, the buoy is glitching. I don't know what range you've set, but I think I'm hearing all the animals in the Pacific.
Yeah. Too many sound signals for the software to keep up.
I don't know what kind of party I'm crashing, but
no, I
pretty
don't.
sure I'm gonna love it.
What is happening?
It's a bait ball. Humpbacks, orcas. Very unusual, but everyone's gotta eat.
Are you safe down here?
I'll try not to be mistaken for a fish.
Oh, neat! I'm swimming right in the midst of these fish. Oh, oh, oh.
I have spent an ungodly amount of time in the key of D minor over the past, like, 3 days. Actually, the past week.
Of course dolphins show up. Never like being left out of the action.
They want leftovers.
Good luck to them. They're up against bigger stomachs.
All of a sudden, I have this, like, weird, hopeful melody. But I want to call it radio silence. Like, it feels like a complete and utter oxymoron. But I need to figure out how to make it work.
Where's the last orca I need? Is that you? Is that you? Yes, it is you. Hello. Ask and ye shall receive, apparently. I finished scanning everybody, now what?
Miss Keisha? Miss Keisha?
I guess I could have gone over and check out the whales.
Here they are. You were right, Andre. I guess I didn't just swim across the
Hello,
Pacific
I'm
for
live
nothing.
streaming. Yes, why wouldn't I be? Well, come check out my whales.
Whales. Keisha. Keisha.
Yes, will do.
Are there fewer than before in this pod? Or am I just getting faster at tagging?
No, definitely fewer. But maybe the others are hunting.
No, don't leave me. Well, the mother stayed with the baby this time.
Okay, ready for playback? I've prepared a coder you can activate from your dive watch.
Awesome.
Okay, first attempt to speak whale. Hopefully I won't offend her.
First attempt to speak whale.
Echo clicks. I could feel it across my body, just checking me out.
First contact. She zoom scanned you.
You have no idea what that felt like. She was looking right at me. Whew, you have no idea.
I just heard the achievement noise.
Yep. I've been gaining a lot of achievements for just playing the game, which is, always nice and it boosts my ego to unhealthy levels. Whales don't have... Exactly! Sound is their hands, because they don't literally have hands. Need new drone charger. You sound like Becquerel. Paige, hot dogs from Chernobyl are my hands. I need to tell you about Becquerel. Becquerel is a mechanoid who... his certain mix of bitradalism causes him to be radioactive. No clue how the hell that works. Probably gonna have to retcon and work it in a little bit more, but main point, he's radioactive and he's like he's like Fallout aesthetic, because he is, he's based off of Marcus Cata.
Purple hair.
Yes.
Kind of a list. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad news. The drone we had tracking that intrusive noise, it's gone. Lost contact hours ago. I'll keep monitoring the hydrophones for that noise, but as of now, unless the drone resurfaces, that's all we've got.
Ah! That's Colorina.
Hey, Mirai. I assume you've heard that Andrea lost the drone.
Yeah, bad break. Did we get any usable data from the drone before it went missing?
You'll have to ask Andrea. He hasn't given me an update. I think he's upset that I suggested we'd still have the drone if we used it for its original purpose.
It's crazy that we only have one mapping drone. If this were a space mission, we would probably have 100. You sound a little frustrated. Is that with Andre or the drone situation?
Both.
Harsh. Andre really does have good intentions.
I just wish he wasn't so cold with me, just because I turned my prior research into a successful biotech business. Not every company is evil.
Give him time. He'll lighten up. I know he thinks your current research is important. and impressive.
It is. Actually, that's nice to know.
Was that a yawn? Did you get any sleep?
Not really. Between the drone and staying up to chat with my daughter, I spent most of the night staring out of my cabin window at the moon.
My grandmother loved to take me free diving in the moonlight. It was magical. It's like the whole ocean glows.
Sounds like a fun grandmother.
She was. Is. She's alive, but suffers from dementia.
Sorry to hear that.
Thanks. Nana moved in with us after our mom died. I was 12, Ren was 4.
Are you and your sister close?
Definitely. Yeah, most of the time. It's complex right now. Where is your daughter?
She's at university in the UK.
What is she studying?
Pre-med. But she also has a passion for music. She has been playing in the same indie band for years.
What's her music like?
Hard to describe. I'm sure Sophie would love for you to check it out. I'll send you her latest single.
Ooh.
Isn't your sister also at university?
My sister, took a break for a few years. But she's back now.
There's a story there. Not my business.
She's had to deal with tough stuff. We both have. I just seem to have an easier time adjusting.
Does she want your help?
Antagonist's name is Jarrett.
You just have a passion for talking over the dialogue, don't you?
Oh, I do.
You're watching the live stream, you can tell when there's dialogue going on.
Actually a dumb bitch. If you couldn't tell.
Oh my gosh, the early wood.
I don't think she wants her stuff to get in the way of my success.
You sound like me talking about my daughter.
Everything I
Yeah.
speak of has to
Yeah,
come out of my
complex.
mouth.
People are messy. That's why I study whales. Speaking of which, I better get prepped for our next dive.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Yes, of course.
I get to call Ren, so...
Hi, Mirai. It must be late there.
That's okay. I'm on dive time.
I showed Nana the highlights from your live stream.
Yeah? Did she like the whales?
It's hard to know. She did huff at the dolphins, though.
She used to read you that story every night.
Yeah, you told me that, but I don't really remember.
Are you doing okay with her?
Kind of. You do this better.
Did you want to talk about next semester?
When you get back. It's complex.
You know, I can look at coming back earlier.
That's crazy talk. Go speak to your whales.
Gonna try. Catch you later.
Okay. You can talk now. So far, I prefer the storyline of Endless Ocean. I just like Endless Ocean better. Maybe, like, okay, I wish it had been a bit more small scale, I guess.
As logic stands, you couldn't meet a man who's from the future.
Huh? I guess. Okay. Is this... Hang on, I'm gonna play the song.
Like a stone sinking to the bottom. I let the air out. I disappear further and further and further down. But my breath will rise to the top, rejoin at the surface.
Well, I can hear that. It's
Now I'm
absolutely fine.
safe, and what happens above doesn't concern us. There must be something in the water. There must be something in the water.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
As logic stands, you couldn't meet a man who's from the future. But logic broke as
Yeah, so I've decided that I'm gonna have to find. I'm sure somebody's put together the same playlist online already. I'm gonna have to track that down.
a man who's from the future.
I'm ready to dive again.
Broke as he
Day 7. About to enter the Twilight Zone.
Uh
I'm
oh.
following Andrea's family down to the seamounts, where I hope to observe them hunting. Arena has been testing our samples and is worried about a harmful algal bloom being somewhere nearby, so I am to keep an eye out for that. Check. I'm also keeping an eye out for more turtles. I know they're out there, ready to dive.
I'm in and okay.
And we're streaming.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, or welcome back. I'm diving near a seamount region, also known as the Twilight Zone, because it is just beyond reach of the sun. And we'll be taking some questions live, so be nice.
We'll also be testing a playback system to interact with whales.
So first things first. Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
I can't tell whose voice that was supposed to be.
I don't know
Want to
either.
hear something cool? So do
Say
I.
no, buddy. It's fine.
I'm hoping that buoy can send a little message to our humpback friends.
That's right. Andre is going to serenade some humpbacks.
Well, not me, but using a song I generated from other recordings.
Unknown creature. That is annoying.
Nobody. Not a soul. The scanner.
Okay, time to see if any humpbacks respond to our song.
Jordan wants to know how you know.
Great question. If we have recorded him before, we'll see if the influence of our song affected his.
Scientists believe whales from one region can influence the song of whales from another when they mix.
Alright.
Hey Andre, we've recorded a song from this one before, right?
We have.
How quickly can you compare his two songs?
Well, I need to wait for his song to complete at least one full cycle.
And how long is that?
20 minutes, maybe more.
Wow, that's a long, slow ballad.
So 70 meters compared to 74. Yeah, I'm already going this direction. Mood.
Another leatherback turtle, Andre. And feasting on some moon jellies.
That is odd. Is that the same one we saw before?
It looks bigger, but let me zoom scan it to be sure. We can run the sample in the lab, but I am sure this is a different one.
Do they typically travel together? And wouldn't it be surprising to find two this far off course?
Yes, it would be.
And yet, here they are.
Welcome back, turtles. Enjoy your beautiful moon jellies.
Moon jellies are beautiful. There's a decent chance this jelly will regenerate itself.
Do tell.
In fact, a few species of jellyfish are technically immortal. They can revert from being full-grown to their younger state and essentially start their life cycle over.
Thank you, Arena, who will make us all immortal one day.
Swimming towards a strange unknown sound. Do do do. Ooh, hammerhead. That is a scalloped hammerhead. Neat. Oh, another one. I must scan them all.
Dana squid. It looks like they're hunting...
Lanternfish.
Well called, Arena. We'll make you a sea witch yet.
I'm sorry, what?
Let's scan a few to pick up their hunting behavior. Here goes.
Scott from Denver wants to know if they eat each other.
Some do. I think this one was upset he missed out on his prey.
So, what's your island's fruit, Scar? Did you just start playing, or how long have you been playing? How far is your island? Oh, me too.
Just activated your UV light.
First of all, don't mess with my suit when I'm diving. Secondly, you spoiled my surprise. What am I looking for here?
Oh, one of our sperm whale tags must have fallen off.
Andre, you really need better glue for these.
I don't use glue.
I've tracked down the tag. It's in a cave. I wonder how it got in here. Oh! What the?
Right.
An octopus.
Are you okay?
Other than getting inked in front of a live global audience?
You know, you might want to get that off you. It will probably attract predators.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, you can fit through. Come on. Aha.
Swell sharks have developed biofluorescence to communicate with each other. Their eyes have special adaptations for the UV light. Now you can see what a swell shark sees.
That's what I'm talking about.
Next, you can try the black light I installed in your sub.
You did not. You did install it in your dorm room back in the day. Your wife showed me pictures.
Well, uni was a good time.
Alright, how's the stream going so far? Realized I kind of went quiet. I was deep in focus.
Broski, forgive me?
You're all cool.
Because,
We're still alive.
babe,
I feel you.
Okay, last buoy of the dive. How are you feeling?
Chances of suit holding out until the end of the dive? Good. Hope of seeing if our humpback song had any effect? Well,
You know this, but for the viewers, science is not magic. It takes patience.
I'd like to believe in a little magic.
Oh, that's flag. Oh, I'm sorry. 'Tis the way of how
Sperm
it
whale.
is.
I think it's Yes, it's hunting! First time we'll be able to document it with Andre's technology. Come on, come on. And then the buzz. I got it!
Raj from Mumbai wants to know, what's the buzz?
I think he was making a joke.
Got it. But what is the buzz? How is it used?
We're not entirely sure, but definitely associated with being close.
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
Andre. Well, there's no way these little ones are thousands of miles off course. Right, Andre?
Give him a minute.
Right. Let's scan a few of these to get their gender. There's a tiny tag here. Andre?
Chen from Shanghai wants to know why you care about their gender.
Well, their sex is determined by the temperature of their nests. Warming beaches wiped out the turtles in this region.
Believe in a little magic now, Andre?
They just start, but let me check on that tag first.
Oh, wow. Glad we didn't miss this.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they must have been hunting down past the rift.
I think we found our spot for our first deep dive.
Mirai, check out that one closest to you. What's that on its skin?
Not sure I can catch them. They're headed to the surface. Might just be a scrape from a ship strike.
Yeah, let's hope that's all it is.
Let's end it here. I know it seems like Andre worries about everything. But I really understand where that comes from. Everyone's seen the pictures, but I can tell you it was really tough to be doing hands-on work when we were losing entire species. For me, it was the whales. But for Andre, it was the turtles. I stayed to help him. Several of the other scientists did as well. By then, only Andre's protected nests were the ones producing turtles in the region. We all figured that the population was going to collapse, and eventually it did.